Hi, my name is Holly Shay Reynolds, and I have created this presentation for high school students with autism spectrum disorder and the transitions that will soon take place. Big changes are on the horizon for you. It won't be long until you will be graduating from high school. This is a great accomplishment, and you should be so proud of yourself. But you must be wondering, what's next? There are many options and routes to choose from. You must decide what is best for you individually. If you want to further your education, you can begin applying to colleges, or if you would rather start a career, you can start applying for employment. Either way, the most important part of making this decision is setting goals for yourself. Where do you want to be in 5 or 10 years down the road? Write down these goals to help you stay on track. If you decide to continue your education by attending college, this is a great choice. Keep in mind, however, college will be quite different from high school and will take some adjusting. Don't let this scare you, though. Just make sure to consider all of your options before choosing a school. Make sure to look at the size of the school as well as the location. You may want a larger school with lots of student activities and sports teams. Or you may be more interested in a smaller school with more intimate classroom settings. Also, do you want to remain fairly close to home or family? These are two of the most important things to consider. Take note of what degrees are offered as well as campus activities to see if any are of interest to you. You may also want to look into the diversity of the student body and also financial aid and scholarship opportunities. As with any college student, costs are always a factor. Finally, talk with someone about what specific supports are offered for individuals with disabilities. Unlike high school, it's likely that you will need to seek out your own supports rather than being approached with the options. However, some colleges have designed programs specifically for students with ASD that may be beneficial to you. Possible options to get you ready for a career include related education in high school. This means that you will take classes that will help prepare you for your desired field of work. School-to-work programs include supports like career counseling or familiarizing you with skill instruction or work-related learning experiences. Someone will help you research what jobs are available in your community. Also, make a list of your strengths and skills. This will help you decide what kind of job you might flourish in. You should also find what kind of job supports are available in your community to help you be the best you can be wherever you become employed. There is also supported employment, which means you will be hired for a job within your community and you will have a mentor or someone to guide you throughout the process. Lastly, an option that we do not hear much about is adult day services. Adult day services may be an activity center or in sheltered workshops. Sometimes they are paired with part-time supported employment. While some may leave their center to go out in the community to perform and complete a certain job, then return back to the activity center until another job opportunity appears. Self-determination is critical for success, especially in college. The skills you need to maintain self-determination are being able to understand and accept your disability and how it may affect your learning. You must also be aware of what additional supports you need to succeed, as well as be able to describe those supports to others. And finally, you must have determination to overcome any obstacles that may appear throughout your journey. So you must be wondering what you can go ahead and start doing to help better prepare you for life after high school. Get involved in planning. Use your support team at school, as well as your family, to help you start planning the most fitting route for you. Make sure you are involved. Be open to advice from others, but don't let anyone plan your future without you. Secondly, begin researching colleges and employment opportunities. Make lists and talk with someone you trust about weighing the pros and cons of your options. Understand your strengths, needs, and your desires for your future. Recognize what you're good at and where your heart lies. Ask others what qualities they see in you. If you do choose a college, familiarize yourself with it. Study the website, make campus visits if possible, develop a relationship with your enrollment counselor or someone that is your go-to for any questions or concerns you may have. The more familiar you become with your college before your classes start, the more comfortable you will feel and the easier the transition will be. I know that making some of these big decisions can be very intimidating and overwhelming. Don't feel like you have to make them alone. Use your resources to help you make the best choices. If you're comfortable talking with family members about your future, I'm sure they would be more than happy to help you in making these decisions. Utilize your support team at your high school. They want to see you succeed, and their job is to prepare students for a successful, happy life. Your guidance counselor specifically will be there if you are having a hard time with these changes. Transitions are difficult for many people, but rely on the ones you trust to help see you through. The first link I've listed here is a great resource to find support programs within colleges that are specifically designed for students with ASD. It is organized by state, so it should be easy for you to find what is available in your area. The second link is to the Autism Speaks website. Here you will find a post-secondary education toolkit that will help you take a closer look at your college options. Remember that God has a plan for you and your future. Always seek Him throughout every transition, no matter how big or how small. You may face many challenges throughout these changes in your life, but rely on His presence and remember He is sovereign. Deuteronomy 31:6 states, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you, and He will never leave you nor forsake you." Remember this verse when you are feeling afraid or discouraged. He will never leave you alone. Proverbs 16:9 states, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." This verse is a great reminder that God's purpose for our life will always prevail. When you feel like your plan is derailing, cling tight to this verse and trust that He will get you back on track. His plan is the best plan. Philippians 4:6 states, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Above all, come to God in prayer about your wishes, hopes, dreams, worries, and hesitations. Thank Him when prayers are answered and trust Him when they are not." To summarize, be aware of your options after high school. You may choose college to continue your education, or you may want to jump right into a career. Either way, the more you plan, the smoother the transition will be. Use your resources to help you make the best decisions, and above all, remember to trust God and His plan for your future. Here are additional resources I used to create this presentation if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching.